Executive of EATA, the gentleman on the right, and Steve Russell, Chief Executive of Cranstone Drug Services. Peter, can you tell us a bit more about what EATA does and how important they are for the drug treatment sector?
Yes, EATA is a second-tier service, and that means that we represent all the treatment agencies who are our members. We're a membership organisation, and currently we have over 105 members. We provide a range of services for our members.
Brilliant. So Steve, you're chair of the EATA board and also Chief Executive of one of our larger members, Cranstone. Can you just give us a bit of an introduction to what Cranstone do and your role as chair?
Yeah, Cranstone Drug Services is a treatment provider, and we provide a fairly broad range of treatment from eye care, residential treatment and recovery services, crisis intervention, through to first contact services and points of access for the criminal justice system. So quite a broad range of provision and expertise.
We're a new team. Some exciting changes happening. What can you tell people are planned?
Well, we've got an exciting new team, and there's Katie Hill, who's a very exciting, dynamic young communications specialist. There's a good administration backup for the team, and I've just joined, and it's just exciting times. I think there is change.
Do you guys want to start talking really about what are the main issues affecting the drug treatment sector? Obviously we're facing potential change in government. What do you think the big issues are for drug and alcohol treatment?
Well, I think the biggest obstacle that we've got to overcome is the downturn in public expenditure, which is going to be a serious problem for us to address. We consider that investment in treatment, drug and alcohol treatment, would actually save money in the longer term. But that's the view of our members, and that's something that we want to press home to any new government.
I think on the sort of treatment and recovery front, obviously there are a range of types of provision and organisations vying for sort of, if you like, supremacy in terms of trying to argue their corner. What we in the EATA are trying to do is actually pull the treatment and recovery sector together to actually have it under one voice, with a view to actually influencing, as Peter says, any change in government, influencing policy in the future, actually providing expert knowledge for politicians and policymakers, as well as providing back to our members a range of benefits to advise and inform them about all of the...
What do you think the way forward is?
I think as organisations, as in the third sector, we've certainly got to build upon, as you mentioned, creativity, the dynamism, the cost effectiveness, but also recognise that we can't be all things to all people. We're not necessarily ever going to have a one-stop shop provided by one organisation. So I think one thing we do need to do within the sector is to work alongside our statutory partners to build active and realistic partnerships, whether that's with criminal justice agencies, health agencies, or all manner of wraparound services or wraparound provision, to actually build very good working links and relationships that work to the benefit of our customers, basically, our clients, who should be the focus anyway of all of our services. So I think that's one way forward to actually build upon the best bits of the voluntary third sector and the best bits of provision from the statutory services.
I visited last week City Roads, which I understand is one of your members in near Angel Station in London. Do you think you could just tell us a little bit about what City Roads do as one of your members?
City Roads has been going for, well, this is its 31st year. It is a crisis intervention service, very much taking people at the point of almost death, really, off the streets and bring them into a safe, secure environment, stabilising their drug use, and actually giving them a chance and a range of options for move on, treatment and recovery.
Yeah, I mean, the work they do there is fantastic. It's the only crisis intervention centre in Europe, I think. So.
It was certainly an innovative model when it first started. It was the first crisis centre of its type across Europe. Some other services in some other countries have tried to replicate the provision. But certainly it still exists as the only crisis centre of its type, certainly in England, and provides a range of provision within its remit for predominantly London and the South East, but we're looking to expand it out in Catchment.
So this will be the beginning of many videos. We'll be doing this monthly, each profiling a different member each month. So thank you guys for your time today, and it's obviously raised some very important issues in the drug treatment sector, and I'm sure viewers will look forward to seeing the next video.